Hey, Scorpio. We're going to have a look-see at your month of May. If you guys would, please do all the YouTube-y things. Subscribe, comment, share the video, like the video, all the things. If you are interested in mini reads or free yes or no questions, follow me over on TikTok. If you need a personal reading, you can book those at tangledintarot.com. It's $30 for 30 minutes. They are Zoom readings, one-on-one, so check that out if you're interested. All right, so while I get these cards out, I'm going to talk to you about your channeled messages that I got while I was shuffling, which were very interesting. Okay, so the first thing that I got was waning crescent moon, okay, which happened between April 21st and April 26th, okay. But I also got waning trust, all right? I also got waning attraction. So with that, I also got spoon or spoon-fed. Somebody may have spoon-fed you some information that you were just not totally buying, okay? So you could think that someone is lying to you. If you're a single Scorpio and you went out on a date, something that someone did could have given you the ick, and you're like, I don't know. Also, for some reason, Ohio came up, and the number 3. So 333. If you're seeing threes in repetition, or like I said, it could have been that you feel like somebody was lying to you about a third party, all right? Pay attention to what you're doing, feeling, and seeing if you are a person who looks at the clock and is 3:33 all the time, okay? There is a message in there for you. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, doesn't have to be. But I do feel like there is some sort of something that has happened here. Okay, I feel like you have big feelings for somebody. Big feelings. But after that, you also have the Nine of Swords and the King of Wands and the Hierophant. Could be dealing, like I said, with Taurus, or it also could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But it's almost like you wonder if this person is just out for themselves. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. All right. So your overall energy for the month of May is the King of Pentacles, more Taurus energy. Okay. You guys could be dealing with a Taurus. Interesting, because you're both fixed signs, so that could be a little dicey. But yeah, either you're focused on someone or something like that you see could be a long-term commitment, all right? Or you're just focused on your own stability. But I do feel like this is another person, all right? And then we have the Moon and the Two of Swords. Again, this is like trying to decipher someone's feelings, all right? Tauruses can sometimes not be so upfront about how they're feeling, all right? Or you're wondering if something is hidden, all right? Wondering if something is hidden. Your challenge is the Six of Pentacles. Again, wondering if this person is giving to two people, or if you should be giving to this person, or if this is just your own your own deal, okay? Like if I feel like you're worried, like, is this something inside of me that's not healed that's making me not trust this person? Or is it actually something that this person did? So we have the Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Hermit card. Again, it's like feeling like, should I talk to this person about maybe things that I've been through, all right, to give them a better insight on, what I need out of a situation? I'm not sure. I feel like for now you're kind of keeping it to yourself, honestly. Because I feel like you're kind of between two things right now. You're not really sure which way to go. So in your unconscious energy, we have the Ace of Swords. This is you hunting for the truth, all right? Trying to figure out, is it them? Is it me? Am I the one that's not healed? Should I not have hope in this situation? Is this something that I need to walk away from and move in a different direction? Or is this just something that I need to work on internally? Interesting. Hopefully we can figure out what the hell's going on here. But your conscious energy, 10 of Pentacles, you want this. All right. You want this. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Yeah. And you're not afraid to like take action to get to where you want to be with this person. Yeah. You want to be married to this person. Okay. We have a King and Queen of Pentacles. Those are the spouses of the tarot. Okay. That's husband and wife. Mommy and daddy. Okay. So I don't know if, I really feel like you want to move this quickly into a long-term commitment and even possibly marriage. In the recent past, we have the Empress. I feel like you manifested this person in. You manifested this person in. 5 of Cups, because you had been disappointed. 3 of Swords. You had been so disappointed with things that had happened in the past. That King of Wands is coming back up again. I don't know if you guys had dealt with King of Wands in the past, Aries, Leo, Sag, or just someone who looked good and you just couldn't trust them because of your own insecurities, all right? But I feel like from that situation, you manifested someone, you're like, I don't want to have to worry about things like that. I just don't want to have to worry about it. Yeah. And you went internal, okay? You went into manifestation mode. You're like, just send me a person who won't make me worry about stuff like that. And, we have this person here, this King of Pentacles, where it looks like you're just not trusting a situation. You're just not trusting it. And you're not really sure if it's you or if it's them. Near future, Page of Swords. This is you trying to gain a little bit of knowledge, trying to gain some intel, okay? Doing a little spy stuff, doing some spy guy stuff, trying to find what the truth may be. 4 of Pentacles, you're not gonna tell this person that you're doing a little spy guy stuff. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're just gonna keep the status quo, all right? I feel like you want to see if this person is holding on to someone from their past, or if they're still engaging with someone from their past. Interesting. How you see yourself, again, with this 2 of Swords energy, needing to make a decision. 5 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Needing to make a decision about whether you want to pursue this situation, all right? Tell me about the 5 of Wands. Yeah, you're worried about having to compete with someone from the past, and you just don't want to have to do that. You just don't want to have to, okay? External energy to you, 3 of Swords. Tell me about the 3 of Swords. 3 of Wands. There's those 3s. Page of Wands. If this is the person, okay, yes, this is the person. Hierophant, Taurus energy. I do feel like your person has also been through some shit, okay? So if you are talking to this new earth sign and shit is just weird, okay? I feel like it's because this person has also learned some shit and they're probably just trying to keep it reined in, all right? With the 3 of Swords, I feel like either they're brokenhearted that you're not trusting them, or they've also had this heartbreak and they've grown past it. They've gone toward, feeling like it's okay to, get into another long-term situation and give to someone else. All right. I feel like this person has learned a lot of spiritual lessons. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Hopes and fears, the Fool. I feel like this is both your hope and your fear. I feel like you fear this feeling of innocence, okay? Because I feel like you carry so much hurt with you from previous situations where you're almost scared to do that trust fall back into someone else, okay? But I feel like you also want that, okay? You want that at all costs. You want to have that new opportunity to start over with someone new. Yeah, Four of Wands. And to have the happy home and the happiness and the success, all right? That's what you want. You want a new beginning. You want this bad. We're seeing the Judgment card again and the potential final outcome. This could be the past resurfacing. It could also be a rebirth. Okay, so shedding your old skin. All right, shedding your old skin and really having that new beginning. Three of Pentacles, working together well with someone. Yeah. And choosing to leave something else behind to go toward a new opportunity. I like it. I really like it. Yeah, there's going to be celebration. I like it, Scorpio. I do. I like it a lot. You know, you guys have been through some shit, and that's okay. You know, everybody goes through some shit. I feel like you guys are very self-aware when it comes to your healing journey and trying not to bleed on anyone else, okay? It's like you're trying to figure out, is it me? Like, is there something that I left unhealed? I don't see anything about this person that tells me that there may be something else going on, okay? I do feel like it's probably from that past person, that King of Wands energy, that kind of left a bitter taste in your mouth, okay? And look at this, number 28, all the time in the world. Again, with this clock reference, okay? You guys could also be seeing 11:11. That clock is on 11:11. And it says, having enough time and time management. I feel like this is Spirit's way of telling you healing is not linear, okay? It takes time. Be patient with yourself because you have all the time in the world to get things done, okay? And then we have this number 33 card, again with the threes, okay? The masks we wear. And this one talks about self-expression, protection, and authentic self. This is you just allowing your being who you are with your kind, giving nature, Scorpio, okay? Allowing someone else to experience you that way. Because I feel like when you're in your element, like when you can be unapologetically yourself, that's when you're the happiest. All right. And then we have this number 39 card again with the threes. Okay. And this one says emergence of protection, boundaries, self-preservation, trusting in divine protection. This is all about trusting that, you know, your guides have got it. Okay. You've done your part. Let your guides do their part, okay? If you're standing in the way of your guides doing their part, then you're gonna miss out on a lot of cool shit, okay? So just be who you are, express yourself the way that you want to, and understand that you're not on a timeline, okay? Not everything has to happen super fast, which I do see you wanting to move into a relationship really quickly. And it may just be time to take your time a little bit, okay? And really become comfortable with this person and feel safe with this person, okay? Surrender to non-action just wanted to pop out. We'll see if it comes back out. Give me one for, yeah, look at that. Surrender to trust. And this says, trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you've chosen the right path. You are very protected right now, Scorpio. Very protected. Then we have surrender to prayer. Completely give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. You are being guided to talk to your guides and your ancestors about this. Okay, they are there to help. And you just have to trust that they're helping. Okay, look at that. Surrender your fear of intimacy. I feel like you've been so scared. I feel like this person in the past just really jaded you when it came to relationships in general. This one says you're ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So this is all about this card right here sums up your entire reading, Scorpio. Okay. So understand that you need to let go of the hurt. You're no longer dealing with that King of Wands character. Okay. You have a King of Pentacles character. They're very stable, loyal, committed, determined. Okay. So just let them be that. And don't try to project your past onto the new person, because that will really sabotage a good thing. Okay. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the YouTubey things. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.